salsa, raw carrots, raw broccoli, cinnamon rolls, and fresh fruit. Now, if you don't want that, have a burger and chips. That's right, that's what's on the alternative menu today. Now, you kids out in Bearden, y'all get to go to school today, too. Isn't that exciting? Well, okay, maybe not exciting, but it is your future, your destiny. Just saying. Syrup for breakfast. And then for lunch in Bearden, it's going to be chicken strips with rolls, mixed salad, corn, and fruit. Now, fruit bowls and veggies are offered every day with your lunch, and, cereal, yogurt, cheese sticks, and Scooby snacks are available every day with your breakfast. That's in Bearden. So that's what I know. There isn't much else for me to report on, but we do want you all to have a great weekend. Get out, have some fun. Don't forget, it's the First Friday Monthly Market. So make your parents take you out First Friday this evening. That's going to be fun. It starts at 6 and goes all the way till 9. Well, that's about all I know to say about your meeting news. I'm JJ.
You stole my sandwich? Is that what you did?
I don't understand. Who's responsible for all this?
Who's responsible for this?
The Earl of Sandwich.
It is National Sandwich Day.
Meet between bread. Happy National Sandwich Day.
Showtime!
Wake up! You need another one of those here, Doc?
A sandwich?
No. Wake up!
I'm going to need more than just another one. I'm going to need a whole mess of them.
Well, we can always go.
Do y'all have a slogan, you say? Right?
Hey, yeah, everybody's country. Come on with it.
So I want you to say that when you feel the taste, okay?
Really?
Yes.
Hey, shouldn't that wake you up?
No, that made me more tired. And that was after putting in a long day at the station. Then I got tased at the police station.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was wide awake after that, folks.
Oh, no, I was collapsed on the floor going, whoo.
Yeah, but after that, I mean, you were up and bouncing around and full of life.
Oh, man, I felt like I had been ravished.
He was like, let's do it again.
Oh, no.
No.
No. I've rode the lightning. I could say that I have proof that I've rode the lightning. I'm good.
Yeah?
I have fulfilled one of my things in the bucket list.
Oh, my. Oh, and thanks to Jim Golden and the Rotary Club.
Oh, he get tased too?
No. But he's making it possible for us to tase you again.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Come on, man. I got people lining up to pull the trigger on that one.
Oh, I bet.
Your ex called me. She said she would like to be the first in line.
I bet she would.
See what else is going. Yes, thank you to Jim Golden. That's what I was in the middle of.
Uh-huh.
Because Jim Golden Ford put on a great shindig for us last night, and hey, I won my umbrella.
Did you?
I did.
Well, congratulations.
So yeah, I managed to get my umbrella for my wife. She said, "Yeah, sure, it's for me."
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, it's for the outside picnic and table.
Why she gotta be so skeptical?
Well, I mean, because it says Bud Light all over it in about 12 different places.
So?
I don't even like Bud Light, but, I mean, I thought it was a cool umbrella. So.
But what, you're not going to be able to enjoy it?
Well, I mean, I'm going to enjoy it.
It's for everybody to enjoy.
I mean,
it's not like you're going to, put it in the garage, and then in your man cave, and only you get to look at it.
Yeah, hang it on the wall.
Yeah. See, it's for everybody to enjoy.
Pretty sure it came with a pole, so, Anyway, let's see. Happy National Sandwich Day, Doc Bryce.
Yeah.
Sandwich Day.
Not like anybody's going to make me.
Well, it's funny. We was talking about this last night. You ever been so exhausted that all you can make for dinner is a cup of noodles?
Uh-huh.
Well, just peel back the lid, fill the cup with water, and toss it in the microwave, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, if so, this is going to be alarming to a lot of people. We were talking about this last night. The maker of cup of noodles, Nissan Foods, recently announced that they're switching the packaging from polystyrene cups to paper cups next year, which will make cup noodles microwavable for the first time since its introduction in 1973. That's right. What?
Uh-huh.
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 Yeah. Boy, I got a news flash for these people. Okay. Apparently, we're all going to die, Doc Bryce.
It looks like it.
Because we have been microwaving the cups all along. And I guess, we're all just a little stupid because the packaging says to add boiling water.
Yeah.
So, and the current polystyrene cup is not microwavable.
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd they put that? Like in a fine print?
In the very, 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 very fine print.
Yes. And people online are saying, what do you mean for the first time? I've been microwaving these bad boys since 95.
Yeah, me too.
So
I thought that's what you were supposed to do with it.
why would we be filling it up to the line if we're not microwaving, right?
Yeah.
Is it bad if we were microwaving the old package? Is this why we all have cancer? These are the questions that everybody wants to know. And then there was this, Jim. Every day I find out I spent my whole childhood doing random, irreparable damage to my tiny body. So there you go, folks. Don't forget, you're not supposed to put them cup of noodles in the microwave.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let me know how that works out for you. All right, guys and gals, it's time for the Round Table, brought to you each and every weekday morning by a whole slew of people, including our friends out at Cabin Rural Health. Cabin's on a mission to meet the health care needs of the folks in Calhoun, Clark, Bradley, Miller, Hempstead, Lafayette, Ouachita, and Union counties. Let's see, they do medical, dental, and behavioral health care, and they remind you, don't wait, don't hesitate, vaccinate. Something along those lines. Call 870-798-4299 and see what Cabin can do for you. We're brought to you by Stories Floor and Carpet 2004 Lorraine and El Dorado, doing more than just flooring. Let's see, they do custom tile backsplashes, countertops, bathrooms, and more. And they invite you to visualize. That's right. You can check out your new flooring project online at storiesfloor.com. Just upload your photo into their visualizer. See your options. 870-862-9446. Everybody's Antiques down in El Dorado, 9 to 6, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 on Saturday. Wall-to-wall discounts and stuff going on each and every day. You just got to hunt for the bargains. Isn't that what it's all about anyway? Get out there and have go have a lot of fun in a little bit of time. Mm-hmm. And be sure to shop with a friend. Somebody gonna get lost. And let's see, we are brought to you by Mitch Lowe's Body Shop, auto body, collision repair, framework, glasswork, refinishing. Accidents happen, so if you put it in the ditch, you better call
Maria
at Mitch Lowe's Body Shop, 837-2560. OCMC's CDU, reminding you you're not alone. Addiction is a tough thing to get past. Make that choice. Be a better you. Call 870-836-1289, 1-800-232-1289. All calls are confidential. First Choice Family Care. We were hanging out with that chick last night.
Yeah, we were.
First Choice Family Care,
yeah.
Dr. Smith.
And she kind of just snuck right up on
Boy,
me.
and she was all judgy and stuff, too, man. She come over and she threatened to cut me off, man. She said, you don't get any no more prescriptions if you don't let me have that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because, we were arguing back and forth over these things. Because she kept outbidding me and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going for that. Neither was she. Then she pulled the prescription. No, all right, I'm teasing. She did not pull the prescription. Anyway, we had fun. See, cup of noodles, not microwavable, really?
Yeah, who knew?
St. John's Place in Fordyce and Washington Nursing and Rehab in Camden is the choice for all of your rehabilitation and long-term care needs, and they provide award-winning short-term therapy services, too. So you can reach them by dialing 870-352-2104 or 836-4111. Want to remind everybody the Sweet Repeats resale shop will be open tomorrow, November 4, from 8 to 2 inside Oasis Church, corner of Mount Holly and Tate. That's right across the street, the other direction. It's actually held the first Saturday of every month, with all the proceeds going to the Hub to benefit the community. And if you want to donate items, call the Hub during their regular office hours, 870-231-1111. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and take this quick break, and we'll be... Oh, and the first Friday monthly markets tonight, too.
Oh, and go vote.
Oh, and go vote. Yeah.
Vote.
That thing. We'll be talking about all of that after this. Good morning, South Arkansas. It's time for the Washita River Report for Friday, November 3rd in Camden. The current gauge reading is 12.19 feet. Flood stage is 26 feet. Arkadelphia currently at 6.8 feet. Flood stage is 17 feet. At Thatcher Lock and Dam, the current gauge reading is 77.05 feet. Flood stage is 79 feet. And at Morro Bay State Park, the gauge reading is 70.5 feet with flood stage there at 82 feet. No river warnings in effect, but here's an interesting tidbit. Mammoth Spring may be within a state park, but the spring itself is a national natural monument. It earned that title due to its size. Mammoth Spring is one of the largest springs in the world. 9 million gallons of water flow over the spring's cascade every hour. The spring is the heart of the 62-acre natural park that shares its name. Stay up to date with your current river conditions right here every weekday morning.
It's time to check the Radio Works South Arkansas Community Bulletin Board.
The National Guard troops are currently deployed and will be spending the holidays away from family and friends. You'll find special drop-off boxes throughout Camden to drop Christmas cards, color pages, and well wishes for the troops. Cards and letters will be collected during November, then packed and shipped through Huck's Military Care Packages. Shipping cost has been provided. Let's fill these boxes and let our troops know we're thinking of them during the holidays.
Your Friday forecast starts out with sunny skies. Temperatures reaching near 67 and calm winds coming out of the south at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, expect clear skies and an overnight low near 38. For Saturday, it's going to be sunny and 73. Then on Saturday night, clear skies and 46. Sunday, mostly sunny and 76. On Monday and Tuesday, you can expect mostly sunny skies and temperatures near 79. Out of the Radio Works Weather Center, I'm JJ. All right, we are back on the round table. Now, it's time to change the clocks again this weekend, Doc Bryce.
Yes, I know.
At least this time around, we gained an hour of sleep on Saturday night, right?
Yeah, we might actually feel rested when we come back on Monday.
According to a recent survey, 70% of Americans think changing the clocks twice a year is a waste of time.
It is.
Survey also found some of the top reasons why we hate changing the clocks, right? Like, number one, it disrupts our sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we have to adjust our sleep schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, it affects our mood and mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And number four, the act of going around changing all them stupid clocks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our phones and computers usually do it automatically, but things like watches and microwaves and cars, they still make me do it manually.
Mm-hmm.
And the number one reason that we hate daylight saving time so much, having to turn the lights on earlier.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
That's what makes that $130. Oh, that's Doc Bryce's electric bill.
Yeah.
Mine's $230. More people, more money.
And that means you got to go through the house and check all your smoke detectors, all your carbon monoxide detectors, and other essential battery-operated devices in your house.
Well, there's a simple solution to that.
Throw them out?
Yes.
Just not use them?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We're in the South, man.
You think how much money you'd save? Just not having
Yeah,
some batteries
I
in
mean, don't call Captain White and tell him. No need to advertise. Morning, Keri.
Good morning.
So, who'd you bring with you?
I brought Nick.
Hi, Nick.
He's occupied.
Yeah,
He smiled.
He's like, yeah. So, all right. So, how's it going over at the extension office, Keri?
It's going really good. We've got a lot going on. We've got our Master Gardener class going on. I told you guys about that. I'm really excited. We've got 9 participants this year. So actually,
and it's too late to sign up, right?
It is too late to sign up for the class, but
we can come and crash the party.
You can come and start crashing the party and get to know everybody, and be a part of the group before you take the class and see if you're interested. I mean, I think that's a good thing anyway. We've had several participants this year that have been coming for 6 months or more, that are just as much a part of the group as anything, but they're finally getting to that class they wanted to take.
Well, doesn't it take a certain amount of dedication.
It does take dedication. They're agreeing to volunteer hours. They're agreeing to continuing to further their interest. Matter of fact, as far as the volunteer hours are concerned, we're actually having a work day today. We have a garden we call the Volunteer Memorial Garden, and we put it up. It's part of it was put up in honor of Robert Lancaster, who is a county agent that started the Master Gardener program here in Washita County. He's been gone for a very long time, but and we've also put it up in memory of volunteers and an appreciation for volunteers. So those both the still here and deceased that have supported the Daffodil Festival and the Master Gardener program over the years. And that garden it's kind of catty corner to the Shopper's Guide. It's over there by the railroad tracks. There's a nice little bench out there and some roses and fruit tree and some bushes and some flowers and all kinds of things just to sit.
Right.
If you were to go into that, it's a very small garden, but if you were to walk into it, you could kind of be in your own little serenity for just a few minutes.
Till the train comes by.
Till the train came by, yes. But it's a nice little area. And so if you're ever interested in just going and sitting somewhere and you're not trying to get all the way out of town, that's one of the locations you could go to that the Master Gardeners keep up. And we're having a work day out there today at 9 o'clock. If you just want to get your hands dirty or come be with a bunch of people that know a lot about gardening and get some questions answered. If you want to find a bunch of Master Gardeners in one place, this is the day to do it. So like I said, if you're looking and you're not sure where to go, you go to Shopper's Guide and you put you back to Shopper's Guide and look around a little bit and you'll find it. It's just kind of catty corner to that. So
Okay.
It's down the road from the city council. City
So right over there by, what was that, Mr. Sparkle? The car wash over there?
Yeah, I think so. I think Mr. Sparkle's over that way, down the road from it. Yeah.
Right.
So
You won't have any real trouble finding it.
you'll find people out there working on it. So if you just go down that road, you'll find us. So we're looking forward to having that and having some of our new Master Gardeners out there today too. So that's the thing about the Master Gardener program is the quality information they're getting is very high, and they're not really paying for that. They give back to the community for that. That's what they agree to do. And so something like this, give back a garden or something like that. Sometimes it's to help me. Sometimes it's to help me teach. I've had Master Gardeners come help me teach little ones, like a tomato project where we grow tomatoes in their classroom or something. And that's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
So,
all right. What else is going on over at the Extension office?
Well, we've always got our Cattlemen's Association coming up every month, Cattlemen's meeting, which is the fourth Tuesday of the month. So it'll be the 28th of this month. It'll be the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. And we also have a pesticide applicator training coming up. So for those who might be commercial producers, say they grow produce and sell it to the public, or if they are cattle producers or horse producers and they're trying to keep their forages up, and they need a pesticide license, we do that training this year. We do it every November is what we do, and this year it's going to be on the 30th of November at my office at 6 o'clock. So if there's any questions to that, love to answer that. It's $20 to take the class, and it'll be, I believe it's $45 for the license, and you pay that to the state plant board. The $20 goes to, actually half of it stays here in Washita County and half of it goes to the state, and it's distributed for things that have to do with pesticide education. So yes, that is one of the few things we charge a true fee for, and that fee basically goes back to the education of using pesticides.
Well, and there's a lot of information that you need to know if you're doing this in a commercial environment.
Yes, and a lot of people, I've had people not realize that we consider them commercial producers. But if you are selling your product, then you're on a commercial level. Now, how high commercial, is a different question. But if you're selling your product, it is commercial.
There you go.
You need one of these licenses. It can teach you how to use less of your product, so you're spending less money when you're spraying. We talk about calibration. We talk about using the correct amount. So that protects you and makes sure that you are you can show your clientele that, hey, I'm doing the best I can to use as little chemical as possible to do the job. I'm following the laws. I've been trained on how to do this appropriately. So we can save you a little bit of money in the long run on how much chemical you use. And it also opens a door for some chemicals that might not be accessible to you otherwise.
Absolutely.
So that's a really good class.
So, and these classes, depending on which one, a lot of this, most all the information is available for free. If you want to come and take the classes, some of them cost a little bit of money, but I mean, this is, if you're in this business, it's a day-to-day cost that you are actually looking at.
Well, yeah, you're looking
maybe
at
dropping
$65 over a 5-year period. And when it really comes down to it, that $65 gets you a license for 5 years. So, like you said, as a business, that is a very reasonable investment that could likely save you much more.
Well, and it could also make you more money in the long run because now you have a certification.
And you have a better
to put behind your product.
Yes, you have a better hold on how much chemical to use. You have a better hold on chemicals that might be accessible that'll do the job better, so you don't have to use something else more often, and you don't overuse, because that's a lot of people have a tendency to believe that when you're looking at pesticides that your commercial producers, your business owners are the ones that overuse chemicals, but the chemicals that are misused, that are used inappropriately and at higher volumes, is homeowners. So, there's a lot of, that's part of what we teach in our pesticide applicator training is, look, if we don't use these appropriately, then the government is slowly going to start taking those rights away. If we start seeing issues or misuse of this stuff, they're going to start taking the ability for you to utilize that away. So that's one of those things that we really push. Do it right, do it safely. Make sure you're wearing the correct clothing for this. We teach all the way down to clothing and whether you should have your boots tucked in or untucked when spraying a chemical. What's your thoughts on that? Would you think that you should spray a chemical with your boots tucked in, with pants tucked into your boots, or untucked?
See, and all of that information is very important. Some of this stuff can hurt you just by touching your skin.
Well, I mean,
depending on your allergic reaction to it.
Yeah, but a lot of it can, but your skin is very, very thin. So believe it or not, and it has vessels at a high level where it can absorb these chemicals into your body. We talk about toxicity. We talk about all kinds of things like that. But, as far as the boots are concerned, most people are going to go, I'm going to tuck my boots in so that there's no skin contact. There's no way of skin contact. But if you tuck your pants into your boots, that chemical can run right down your pants, straight into your boots, and down to your feet, where things can be absorbed very easily and very quickly.
Absolutely. Now, Keri, if people are interested in any of these services that the Extension Office offers, what's the best way to get a hold of you guys?
They can call me at 870-231-1160. Come by the office at 2760 Mount Holly Road. We'd absolutely love to have anybody come by. That's what we're here for. You don't have to be taking the class to learn this material, but the class just gets it to you for the license.
Okay. And the number over there?
870-231-1160.
1160. All right. Thank you, Keri Weatherford.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And thanks for bringing little Nick.
Yes, sir.
He can come in anytime.
Well, thank you.
All right, guys and gals. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause. You guys hang out. We'll be right back.
It's time to check the Radio Works South Arkansas Community Bulletin Board.
The National Guard troops are currently deployed and will be spending the holidays away from family and friends. You'll find special drop-off boxes throughout Camden to drop Christmas cards, color pages, and well wishes for the troops. Cards and letters will be collected during November, then packed and shipped through Huck's Military Care Packages. Shipping cost has been provided. Let's fill these boxes and let our troops know we're thinking of them during the holidays.
South Arkansas weather.
Your Friday forecast starts out with sunny skies. Temperatures reaching near 67 and calm winds coming out of the south at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, expect clear skies and an overnight low near 38. For Saturday, it's going to be sunny and 73. Then on Saturday night, clear skies and 46. Sunday, mostly sunny and 76. On Monday and Tuesday, you can expect mostly sunny skies and temperatures near 79. Out of the Radio Works Weather Center, I'm JJ.
It's time to check the Radio Works South Arkansas Community Bulletin Board.
The National Guard troops are currently deployed and will be spending the holidays away from family and friends. You'll find special drop-off boxes throughout Camden to drop Christmas cards, color pages, and well wishes for the troops. Cards and letters will be collected during November, then packed and shipped through Huck's Military Care Packages. Shipping cost has been provided. Let's fill these boxes and let our troops know we're thinking of them during the holidays.
All right, we are back in the studios. Sorry, I had to take an emergency break. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
We have Ken Kelly from ProMed Ambulance in the studios. Good morning, Ken.
Good morning. How are you?
We're great. How is things going down at ProMed Ambulance?
Well, in our business, people always ask me all the time, said, how's business? Well, it picks up and drops off.
Yeah. Well, at least they're not always dying to see you.
But then I always say, so does the garbage drivers.
There is that.
Well, no, the things are great. We've got a lot of good stuff going on in South Arkansas.
Well, every time I turn around, I'm seeing another ProMed ambulance. How many of them things you got running around?
Oh, we've got close to 22, I think, running around the state right now. So.
I mean, you guys have got them everywhere. So
there's a lot going on, a lot of territory to cover since we were last in here to talk.
Unfortunately, I mean, it's a service that we've got to have.
Well,
I mean,
it's an essential service.
We wish we never had to use you guys. I mean, it would be my wildest dream that you would go out of business.
Well, that's true. I mean,
because of a lack of needing the service.
You don't wake up in the morning planning to need an ambulance, but chances are you may have a situation that would require that, and then we're glad to be there to provide that service.
Now, when you and I talked about a month, or no, I guess it was at the Expo. Yeah, you and I had a minute to catch up, and you were saying that there are some new laws on the books.
There's several things that are going on regarding healthcare and emergency medical services, which that's what ProMed is about. ProMed is primarily a 911 and ambulance transportation provider. We do some other lines of business too, but primarily that's our bread and butter, and that's what we do for the communities that we serve. And most people don't realize, well, they realize it, that that's a fee for service. No matter what type of organization you are, whether you're hospital based or fire department based or private like we are. That provide that service for communities, that is still a fee-for-service healthcare service. So when you call an ambulance, you can expect to get a bill. Back in 2019, of course, it came onto the scene the No Surprises Act for no surprise medical billing. And they were trying to lump all healthcare services, including emergency medical services, into that No Surprises Act, where that would have really reduced our ability to collect monies for our services, not only from individuals but also from insurance payers. And so we don't refer to that as the No Surprises Act. We refer to that as the Surprise Denial Act, when you realize your ambulance is not covered by your insurance company.
Exactly.
So that's one big piece of legislation. That's the negative that we want to try to overcome. And then the positive is that we passed some good legislation in the state this last session that allows for reimbursement for services that traditionally have been zero reimbursement for us. If you call an ambulance and we arrive on the scene and we assess your situation, but then you make the determination that, well, I don't really need to go by ambulance to the hospital, I'll go later, or I just don't want to go at all, and this came up during COVID. That was zero reimbursement. A lot of it cost on our side, but zero reimbursement from the insurance company.
Rolling out still costs money.
Right, exactly. Cost of readiness is there. And so we passed some legislation that now allows for certain treat-in-place things to happen through telemedicine. And so we've added new services, new capabilities to be able to take care of patients where they are, but then also be able to transport them where they need to go when necessary.
So, and you guys... You had mentioned the telehealth.
Yes.
So you guys are actually able to be in touch with the physical doctors.
That's correct.
At the hospital and, get them up to speed on everything that's going on, vitals and what have you.
That will come on board in January. The law goes into effect in January, and we've been preparing for that. And, of course, some of that took place during COVID. And now we're expanding on that, having the ability to do that. And the way we're doing that is through the implementation of a new program called Community Paramedicine. And community paramedics are above and beyond traditional what you think of a paramedic showing up at your home. These are single resource paramedics that respond. They're our most experienced paramedics that take additional training. But they're able to go in and not respond in an ambulance, but respond as a single resource, work with primary care physicians, work with hospitals and doctors' clinics to go in and provide certain services in the home and make the determination of whether you need to be transported. So very unique. It's a new paradigm shift. It's been around in Arkansas since about 2017, but not very many services provided that. But we were able to partner with South Arkansas College in El Dorado to sponsor the course, the training for our paramedics, and we currently have 12 of our paramedics enrolled in that program.
See, that's just amazing because you guys are also, giving back to the communities,
right?
That you serve.
Yeah, it's not just a matter of we're just not a fast ride to the hospital.
Right.
It's about delivering the right healthcare services to the right patient at the right time, and getting you to the right place where you need to go.
Absolutely. Now, Ken, all of this stuff that you guys are doing is great and wonderful, and everything comes with a price tag.
That's correct. And I mentioned, it's fee for service, and a lot of people don't realize that they think they have insurance coverage, including Medicare and the Medicare replacement plans. They think, well, that covers, because they tell you it covers emergency services. There's so many other things that take place around that's probably not covered fully, and there could be out-of-pocket cost. If you have to go from one hospital to another, that's often a denied charge, and therefore they're looking back to you to pay that out of pocket. There's increasing copays and deductibles that a lot of these plans have that require now that the member, pay a certain amount out of pocket, and those can be quite significant fees. But we've, for 30 years now, we've offered our Priority Care Ambulance membership program that helps offset those costs, and we're in our open enrollment period right now through November 30th. For priority care.
So, what kind of membership fees are we looking at for that? I mean, it sounds like it's got to be expensive.
Well, it sounds expensive, but it's to buffer the expenses, and we're actually we're the longest standing program in the state, and we're the most affordable in the state. For $39 per year. That's one time, $39, not $39 a month.
Not $39.99 every month.
No, it's $39 per year, or $69 per year covers an entire household, no matter what the makeup of that household is. Anybody that lives at a single address is considered a household. And for $69 a year, you can get total care, which covers the entire household. The membership then basically says that we will work with your insurance company, no hassles on your part. We work with your insurance company, and we accept the payment in full for the amount of the service. And so that buffers you from that surprise medical bill you're thinking you're going to get, no matter what insurance you have. And we work with insurance companies all the time to help minimize that cost. And if you don't have any insurance at all, I mean, there's people still out there that even on the marketplace do not have insurance coverage, you would get a sizable discount, a 40% discount off the charges if you had to pay everything out of your pocket. And so being able to buffer those situations where you face the unexpected, we want to make sure we offer that to our communities that we serve.
Well, and it seems like a very small amount for what people would be getting.
Right. Well, the cost of the 1 year cost of a membership, one transport covers about 10 years worth of membership.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What does it cost to take a ride in an ambulance these days?
Well, local charges. I mean, they could be as much as $1,200 for a local service to go from your home to a local hospital for a typical emergency. To go from that hospital to a regional hospital, say Pine Bluff or Little Rock or even Shreveport, that could be well over $3,000.
Well, I know, we hear a lot about how patients need to be transferred, say, from Ouachita County or Union County,
right,
all the way to Little Rock.
Right. There are specialty services that are only available in those communities, and to get there safely to get there with ongoing care. I mean, it's not just, like I said, it's not just a ride to the hospital.
You can't just pop them in the back and forget about them until you get there.
That paramedic ambulance is virtually a rolling emergency room. I mean, they have, the advanced cardiac diagnostics, they have IV pumps, they have emergency ventilators. I mean, we're a rolling ICU, not just an ER. We're a rolling ICU on wheels. And so it is expensive to maintain that level of care in a mobile environment.
Absolutely. So being a member of ProMed's Priority Care, all of those added costs can technically go away? Or?
Yes, that's correct. In most cases, for covered services, it's zero out-of-pocket cost for the member. That buffers that charge. And the way we're able to do that is, of course, we rely on our regional footprint because, we're covering 4 counties in South Arkansas now, Ashley and Union and Dallas and Calhoun, and so you've got a large swath of area. Our membership areas overlap as well, so if you have to go from one area to the other, we have locations in Central Arkansas and also in Northeast Arkansas. We expanded that 60-mile radius around all those areas, so you're covered pretty much anywhere in North Louisiana all the way to Memphis to southern Missouri. We have overlapping membership areas, so you get broad spectrum coverage.
So let me ask you, what you had mentioned, service from your house. What if you have to pick them up on the side of the road? Is that Priority Care membership still good?
Oh, absolutely. It's still good, and particularly to Union County, because El Dorado Fire Department also offers paramedic service in the city of El Dorado. We have a partnership with them, so it's a one and done deal. So if El Dorado Fire Department happens to pick you up and you're a Priority Care member, you're covered. If ProMed picks you up in the city, because if they're on a working structure fire, we often provide backup services to them. You're covered, and so we have partnerships with other agencies. The one thing that Priority Care does not cover, and we're restricted by law from covering, is aeromedical, the helicopter-based services that serve our areas. We cannot jointly share membership programs, prohibited by federal law from doing that. So you may still have to have an air membership, and a lot of people have an air membership because I'm going to need that helicopter. Well, you may need that helicopter 0.5% of the time likelihood in your life, but a ground ambulance is usually always going to be the first response, and they're going to be there along with that helicopter in many cases. So that's the only duplication that you have to have. But if you have a ground membership, 98% of the time you're going to be covered for medical transportation.
All right, Ken. And you guys aren't new at this, right? I mean, you've been doing it more than a minute, right?
This is our 30th anniversary in Union County and multiple decades in other areas, and this is my 39th year I've been doing this. I started young. See, I'm still young. See, you see that. So.
And the one thing Ken's not talking about is the new grandbaby.
Well, that keeps you young. I can promise you.
I can promise you that.
I can promise you it keeps you on your toes. But we appreciate all you do to help us. You help get the word out there on all of our causes that we support in the community, and we're proud to partner with you guys in that respect. And we thank you very much for what you do to keep us aware. And we appreciate the opportunity to come in today and talk about it. If they want to join up, promedambulance.com. Or just give us a call at our number. It's 1-800-634-0436. You can find us in the online or phone book. Just give us a call, and we'll tell you more about Priority Care and about our services we provide in the communities.
You can also go to yesradioworks.com, the station's website.
Yes.
And click on the little ProMed emblem there. Take you right to their website.
There you go.
All right. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
All right, guys and gals, it's the Roundtable, brought to you each and every weekday morning by a whole slew of sponsors, including St. John's Place in Fordyce, Washington Nursing and Rehab in Camden, First Choice Family Care, OCMC CDU, the fine folks over at Mitch Lowe's Body Shop, Everybody's Antiques down in El Dorado, Stories Floor and Carbon in El Dorado, Cabin Rural Health Services, and the Sandbar right here in Camden. You guys hang out. Doc Bryce, what you got?
Been back.
All right. We'll be back.
News Talk 92, KBEU Beer Den.
I'm sorry, can you clarify that last sentence for me?
That means the news and talk of South Arkansas on News Talk 92, KBEU. Hello, South Arkansas. I'm Doc Bryce. Let's talk news.